Now it's time for License to Thrill. This week's License to Thrill is Spectre. This is the most recent James Bond movie, certainly one I was very excited to go see. Skyfall is a movie that I have come to like quite a bit. But a couple of years ago when Spectre came out, I was still a little lukewarm on Skyfall. And I was thinking Spectre might now deliver on the promise set up within Skyfall. And what happened was that Spectre was a huge misfire that only made me appreciate and like Skyfall more. So what are you gonna do? Excuse me. Here's the thing. Spectre sort of looks at Skyfall and says one of the things that Skyfall did was it was an anniversary picture. Excuse me. It was an anniversary picture that took, some of the best Bond elements and, sort of revisited them and reused them in the sort of context of this anniversary. So Spectre decides to do kind of the same thing. What are the best of the Bond elements that we haven't used again? For example, an updating of the spectacular train fight from Russia with Love that, while it doesn't feel to me as great as the From Russia with Love one, is still pretty cool. And then also the return of Blofeld after all of these years and decades to bring that character back into it as a main protagonist. And to have him played by the terrific actor Christoph Waltz. The problem is that the movie ultimately fails. For one, it feels like a later day Pierce Brosnan movie, by which I mean it's very weird, silly and campy, which does not help anything. There's also this whole problem where they're trying to obscure, both in the advertising for the movie and then in the movie itself, that the bad guy is Blofeld. For some reason, they don't just want to come right out and say it. There's all this weird dancing around where the character has like an assumed name that he's using, and it doesn't make a whole ton of sense. It's stupid. It's a movie that doesn't work. One of the things, and Christoph Waltz is largely phoning in his performance. It's a very clunky narrative. About the only thing I can really suggest or recommend about it is Léa Seydoux playing the Bond girl. She makes an excellent female lead in this movie. She has a lot of agency. She's very capable. The movie sort of sets her up as a latter-day Tracy, who is the woman played by Diana Rigg that Bond marries in On Her Majesty's Secret Service. And certainly when Bond exits the film with Léa Seydoux still a part of his life, you do hope that she, who's damaged in ways similar to him, that the two of them can find something together. But what they can't find together is a very good movie because, like I say, Spectre just feels like a misfire. And that's why I'm giving it 2 stars. And don't forget to visit our website, northmetrotv.com/everymovieever. There, you can watch reviews of every movie we've ever covered here on the show, as well as complete episodes. That's northmetrotv.com/everymovieever.